What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new video on this channel. Today we're going to run Fireball Rocket Loons yet again with the Dragon Duke, and we're hopefully going to go out there and just crush every single base, because that is what we did yesterday. We went plus 320 on multiple of my accounts, just absolutely running over every single base with ease. It's kind of insane how strong this dude is. But before we get into any of those attacks, I have to quickly go over something that I got a ton of comments about yesterday, and that is why I am using the Flameblower instead of the Fireheart, and also why I believe the Flameblower is actually better than the Fireheart for any army where you're deploying the Dragon Duke at the end of the attack. So a lot of you guys may be thinking that there's no synergy between the Flameblower and the Stun Blaster, and you actually are correct. There's no synergy between them, but that is irrelevant. Let me explain. So you may be thinking I get better value with the Fireheart, but that is not true with the way that I use this hero. So the way I use this hero is just at the very end of the attack to clean up any remaining defenses and prevent time fails. If you go watch my video yesterday, this hero did not die once throughout the entire video. So what is the point of regenerating health on a hero that doesn't die anyways? This is my point over here. This is the whole thing I'm trying to tell you guys. It makes no sense to use the Fireheart because this hero's never going to die, so I'm going to be wasting the ability. We're not going to be regenerating any health. However, if I use the Flameblower, it's going to just shoot a blast and take down a bunch of defenses in front of it really quickly, which in return helps with time fails because we're just removing buildings instantly. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. That is my whole point. And the Stun Blaster is just a bonus. The Stun Blaster just stuns some stuff around here. That is a bonus. The main ability I'm focusing on is this Flameblower ability. This is the main ability that I'm using with this hero. Hopefully this makes sense, and if it doesn't make sense, you'll see what I mean later into this video, because we're about to do some attacks live together, and I can hopefully prove to you guys why this Flameblower is actually better with this army. Okay, this base over here. I'm not gonna lie, I hate attacking this base. It is just not easy. So I have a method that works. It's just a tough base in general. So what I like to do is Fireball on this air sweeper to take down CC, Bomb Hive, and the Rage Tower. We'll start the Warden in this corner, and then I also like to set up Flame Flinger. There's insane Flame Flinger value here. We can take down the whole entire Rage Tower compartment if we just remove this one Expo. So that is what we will do. Warden right here, and we'll put a test loon just in case, and then we can go 3 balloons to one-shot that, and then do this, and we'll put a minion over there to finish off that. Perfect. 2 balloons right there, 2 balloons right there, and then 4 balloons onto the Expo. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should do it. Perfect. Test for traps. Sometimes there's traps. Yep, there is traps. Alright, we're looking good. Those skeleton traps should head over there in that other direction, and then we can go with a flame flinger just like that. Perfect. Now, how do we get the fireball onto that air sweeper is a good question. Let's see. Do I really need to snipe that bomb tower? I don't think so. I think we're just gonna wait. I'm just planning about where I want to use my invis spells. I think I can do it now, but it's a little risky, so let's just wait a second. I'm going to let the Warden get a couple taps on the scatter shot so that I don't need to use any earthquakes on it. We'll let him get like one more tap. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. Fireball to the core, pick up the Warden, and earthquakes just like that. Perfect. Okay, I thought I was late on the earthquakes, but we good. Now, Warden. Let's put him down here. Hopefully he'll go straight onto that long shot. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And we should get going with the Sui because we're starting to get a little bit low on time. Where should I put the Sui in from? I guess over here works. And then I'll wall break over there in just a moment. Got to keep an eye on this Warden. Wall break here. Let's Valkyrie and Baby Dragon to hopefully force the heroes inside. I think we go early Queen ability and Rage and Headhunter. Warden is alright over there. Looking good. King ability now. Should I Rage the Warden? Do I need to? Let's Rage him just in case, and then we'll put the Duke in just like this. And I think we're looking good. Queen is doing her thing. Duke is alive. The Warden, please don't join the Duke. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Warden is being a big dummy, but I think it's going to work. It should be just fine. Because we'll get this really sick Duke ability just like that. Perfect. Awesome. And then it's just a matter of time. Let's pop the Flame Flinger. We can totem there. And just toss all of these troops in. And easy 3-star, guys. Easy 3-star. Again, the Fireheart would have literally been completely useless right here because the Duke's at full health. We would have been regenerating nothing, so we may as well use the Flameblower and just get a bunch of free damage. Alrighty, next base is this one. Crazy fireball value in that core, so we're definitely going to try to hit right smack on the Rage Tower. As for a Flame Flinger, where is a Flame Flinger? I think over here if we just remove this Expo. Yeah. Or we could go other side. I don't think it really matters. I think this side looks a little easier. Alright, this hopefully, it could be a little difficult, but I think if we do it right, it shouldn't be too bad. Might be a Tesla farm here or something. No, apparently not. Alright. Whoa, let's put another Tesloon because I heard the sound of my Tesloon dying. No way those Rocket Loons aren't taking any damage from this position. That's actually insane. Highest value Rocket Loons of all time. Gonna take 2 Rocket Loons, taking down a Mortar, an Archer Tower, and an Expo. What is this sorcery? What? Genuinely the highest value Rocket Loons of all time. Let's try to take down this Archer Tower. That was insane Rocket Loon value, and I totally planned for that to happen. Totally wasn't just luck. Alright, we're looking great now. We're looking great, and then Fireball right on the Rage should be a piece of cake if I don't screw something up. Let's just wait. We're going to be patient. We'll let the Flame Flinger cook up. And Warden, he should go Dark Elixir Storage, then should turn into the Revenge Tower if my calculations are correct, and if this gold mine goes down in time. And then we should be able to pretty easily hit the Fireball. Yes. In fact, we'll let the Warden get a few taps on that Revenge, so I don't need to use 2 Earthquakes. Oh man, I screwed this up. We're gonna have to use 4 spells. I screwed that up, but it's fine. We probably could have done that with just 3 spells if I didn't screw it up. But it's cool. It's totally fine. It shouldn't really matter in the end. And we can just chill for now. Is there Teslas in the core too? Okay, that works out kind of nicely. Warden can take out all these Teslas. Never mind, the Warden is being a dummy. We're going to put the Warden there, and now we have to get going with the Sui. Let's put the Sui in like this. Wall break there and wall break there. Furnace with the Warden, and we should be looking great. We can poison this. Unfortunately, the Sui is dealing with the Clan Castle troops, which is never great. But it is what it is. We should be just fine. Warden is good, yeah? Yeah, Warden's good. And then we'll put the Duke in like this. Boom, finish off the Monolith and all that stuff. You guys cannot tell me that ability is not good. Did you guys see what it just did? Did you guys see what that ability just did? Anyone who's telling me that ability is trash, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. That ability took out a Wizard Tower, an Inferno, a Monolith, and the Duke is still alive. So yet again, there would have been 0 points at all of bringing the Fireheart, because the Duke never died, so he didn't need to regenerate any of his health anyways. This is just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but in my personal opinion, I don't see any point of bringing the Fireheart with Fireball Rocket Loons. That is just my opinion, though. I don't know. You guys can debate it with me in the comments. Okay, next up, we get M7 Med. This base, I like to Fireball a Fire Spitter, and then we get a really sick Flame Flinger at the bottom. I've done this base a million times, so I can probably teach you guys how to do this, assuming I don't mess something up. So, I like to set up the Flame Flinger first, because I'm going to put the Warden in this corner, and this is obviously a very scary corner, so I want to have all eyes on him. Don't want to be doing any multitasking, so we will go 3 balloons there should do it, and then 5 balloons here should hopefully also do it. Perfect. Okay. We had to use 5 balloons because of the air sweeper, and then we got to use 3 there because 3 balloons will take out an Expo. If nothing, it takes one of the balloons down. So we're going to go like this now. Whoa, tornado trap. Interesting. Warden, holy cow, are you good? Are you good? Oh my gosh. We might need a headhunter. I think we're good, but this is exactly why we have to do the Flame Flinger first, because gets a little scary putting the Warden by the multi-gear, the enemy king, and the enemy minion prince with 2 mortars. So, good idea to put the Warden down first. Trust me on that one, guys. And then we are going to Fireball one of the Fire Spitters. We can do that as soon as we get both of these mortars taken out. We can do it with just 3 invis spells. Just looking if I need a headhunter right now, and it looks like I don't. Beautiful. We can put baby dragon there. Clean up troops like this. And we can now go 1, 2, 3. That should go to one of the fire spitters. Either one works. Alright, perfect. That works. And maybe recall Warden, maybe not. Let's see. Let's Rage Warden, actually. I don't think we need a recall. I'll put another Test Loon in here just in case. Kind of looks like a nice spot for traps. Apparently no traps. So we're looking good. Let's put a minion on that mortar. And then the King and Queen. King and Queen. Where should we put them in from? Let's think. I don't know just yet. We'll just hold on to them for now. I guess over here works. We'll do this. Yeah, as soon as I know the Warden's not going to follow that. Yep, okay. The Warden is trying to follow the King and the Queen. We're going to put the King and Queen right here. And then recall the Warden, and we'll put the Warden right over there, where he's going to be nice and safe and all alone. The Warden is a loner. He must stay alone with this army. Also Furnace over there with him. Flameflinger cooked up for us over here, which is great. Hopefully this wall breaker lands. Perfect, it does. Let's invis the King. Try to get his ability a little bit deeper. Oh, perfect. And now King ability like that. Oh, that was perfect. And we got to put the Duke in before I forget. That would probably be smart to put him in before I forget. And I guess Totem Revenge to save the Queen that I didn't save. Dragon Duke ability like that. And it is just a matter of time. We can just sprinkle in everything. But guys, this is exactly my point. We don't need the Fireheart because the Dragon Duke never dies. So we may as well use the Flameblower and just get free damage because he's never going to die anyways. Okay, this base. I have actually never seen this base. I keep finding bases I've never seen. Let's think. Okay. Pretty good Flameflinger value, I think. Yeah. There's like nothing that can kill the Flameflinger. What is going on over here? Okay, and then Fireball. Honestly, a Fire Spitter looks like a beautiful Fireball. But is it really worth it? We could just Fireball a Rage Tower. Well, we're going to put the Warden here, and we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We're either going to Fireball a Rage Tower or push that Fireball super deep. We will see. I'm confused what's going on over here. Why is there so much Flameflinger value? Warden's good. Beautiful. And let's just use these Rocket Loons to hopefully push the Warden. Should we just Fireball a Rage Tower, guys? I think we should. I think that's smarter. Because then we're gonna have, if we don't Fireball the Rage Tower, we're gonna have to deal with this, like, the whole effect of the Rage Tower, which is super annoying. So, yeah, let's just do it. I think it's the right decision here, to be honest. And I think we could have done that with one Earthquake. Maybe not. Now, how do we deal with that middle compartment? That is the question I'm wondering now. And I know we'll figure out a way to do it. But let's just think. I might have to recall. Let's just recall. Too much damage. A little too much going on over there. And then Warden can go... guess over here. I don't really like this because now he's by the other Rage Tower. But what am I supposed to do? Let's pull out the Clan Castle. Let's see what's in there. Oh man, okay. We have to put in a wall breaker to pull in the Clan Castle. Let's put in another wall breaker. Looks like it's just witches. No furnace. That's fine if it's just witches. Flameflinger cooking, and then we'll just use this poison to counter the witches. Should work out just fine. Yeah, we can poison just like this. And then the heroes. Actually, I have a brilliant idea. The Duke's going to go handle the middle, and then we'll put the heroes into the town hall. I think this is a absolutely brilliant idea. Duke going to go in, hopefully going straight to the middle. Perfect. Oh no, Warden. Okay, he's good. He's good. We'll hit that Duke ability right now. It is just so good. All you guys telling me the heart is better. Look what just happened over there. King ability, Queen ability. Let's rage. Let's just put all these Rocket Loons in. Headhunters. And I think we cooked the base. Never seen this base before either. Let's invis the new dude. The new dude. That's just what I'm going to call him. The new dude. But this is exactly my point, guys. This is exactly my point. We don't need the Fireheart. Because the Duke never dies, and if he does die, it's at the very end of the attack. But he literally never dies, so we'd be regenerating nothing. We may as well just take out... We may as well just use the Flameblower. Let me know if you guys agree with me. I just think it's so much better. Alrighty, this base over here. This is a hard base. We're getting some tough bases today. Alright, I really don't like attacking this base, to be completely honest. There's two different Flame Flingers we could go for. We could go for one here to snipe out like this Inferno and Scattershot and maybe the Fire Spitter if we tank this Expo. Or we could go for one down in this bottom corner that could be a little bit higher value. We could get multi-gear, multi-archer tower, and maybe two super wizard towers. So I think I'll go for that. Let's pull out the CC. That should be step one. Triple Ice Golem is very interesting. Quite unusual these days. Alright, triple Ice Golem CC is fine though. We'll snipe out this. Beautiful. And triple Ice Golem CC should be super easy to deal with. Theoretically, we can just poison it. Shouldn't be too complicated. Yeah, we're just going to toss a poison right there. And let the Warden deal with that. Now we can go Flame Flinger just like that. Perfect. Flame Flinger will cook up. Now that we have some spare time, though, let's start some cleanup. Let's save ourselves some time. Can maybe put an archer there. There's really not too much cleanup I can do on this base, unfortunately. I guess I can go with, like, a minion right here. And we just got to be patient. As for what I'm fireballing, I want to try push the fireball a little deeper than the Rage Tower if possible. But I don't know if that's really smart. Maybe I should just hit the Rage. Let's just see. We'll snipe out this. Maybe on the Fire Spitter is good. Oh boy. Let's just do that. And that should go Fire Spitter. I guess that works. Yeah, I guess that's good. We got the Builder Huts removed by doing that. And I have a feeling it might be trapped over here in this corner. So let's put an archer. No spring traps or nothing. Interesting. Let's see. We'll might need a headhunter here. No headhunter. Alright. That's cool. I kind of wanted the Warden to go towards the bomb hive. Not going to lie, guys. So let's try to adapt on the spot. Okay. We're getting a little low on time. The Flame Flinger does find some traps, unfortunately. I don't know what happened, but it found some traps. We're going to go with a Sui. We'll put the Sui right here, actually. Yeah, we're actually super low on time, guys. I got to really pick up the speed here. I got to step on the gas. Oh, no. We have to pick them up before we lose the healers. Okay, we're really low on time. King ability, Queen ability, Rage, and let's put the Duke in now before it's too late. I guess Duke can come in like this. We might time fail this one. I'm not going to lie. I spent forever on this attack. Let's go Duke ability right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and totem like this. We can Rage the Duke over here. Invis the Duke. Oh man, we might actually time fail. I think we're gonna time fail. We're gonna. This was a bad attack. It wasn't done properly, to be honest. Yeah, it just wasn't executed perfectly. It's gonna time fail in the end. Oh man. Oh, it is what it is. Maybe the Fireheart would have been better here, but I don't even think that was, like, the deciding factor. I think it was just I took forever with the Fireball, and I didn't really get that good of value anyways. Alrighty, let's think about this base. Alright, ton of Fireball value in that core. Kind of tough to reach there, though. And we actually get a... This looks like a really easy Flame Flinger. Okay, it's got to be trapped here, which we will be prepared for. And then Fireball, the Revenge Tower doesn't take down everything. Neither does this Builder Hut. We have to land it right on the Rage Tower, which is a little annoying, but I think we start the Warden up here. Yes, there may be, like, the most toxic CC in the world right over here, so we gotta be prepared. Let's see what this dude has. He has... No, just Ice Golem Furnace. Okay. I thought he would have the most toxic CC in the world, but apparently not. Oh, yep. Holy trap. Holy trap. Let's make sure we clear every single trap from here so my Flame Flinger doesn't get cooked. Is that it? I think there's more traps, and I'm terrified because I've used all my test troops, but we're just going to hope that's it. Flame Flinger like that. And... Okay, we are going to need an archer. Yeah, minion. Okay, minion right over there. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I think we found this dude's trap. It was a pretty easy trap to locate, in my opinion. Now we just have to figure out a way to get the fireball onto the rage tower, and that could be a little tough. Let's go 2 balloons and a minion on that. 2 balloons and a minion on this. There go both of those. Okay. I guess 2 balloons, 3 balloons on that should one-shot and take down the air defense. And then we'll do the same trick on this side. 3 balloons should one-shot and hopefully get the air defense. They don't get the air defense. Alright. We're looking good, I think. I think we're looking good. I don't think I can do this yet, though. Maybe I can. No, I don't feel confident hitting the fireball just yet, but almost. Almost. I need to see if the warden goes left or right, and then we can hit our fireball. He's going this side. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Recall. Earthquakes. Perfect. Okay, beautiful. Now warden can go like this, and we got to get going with the Sui, because, oh my goodness, I took forever with that fireball. There's only 60 seconds on the clock, guys. I did not realize I took this long with the fireball, but apparently I did. But it should be good. This should be fine. The flame flinger was good. The fireball was good. The Sui looks like it's going to be good. Let's rage the queen now. Hit the king ability now, I guess, and then we'll just put the duke in right over here. And we do end on the town hall, but since the attack was like pretty much perfect, I'm really not too worried. Let's go duke ability like that. Very nice. And I think we're good. We can totem the long shot. We'll rage the duke, I guess. And I think we're good. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. 20 seconds on the clock. Oh, don't 99% one star, guys. Guys? Guys? I think we're good. Okay, yeah. I thought we 99% one starred. So the duke did die at the very end of the attack here. But it's not like we needed him, so I don't really think the heart would have done us much better. I think that the Flameblower did fine, but he did actually die in this attack, so I don't know. Maybe this wasn't exactly the most optimal equipment situation in this attack. I don't know. We got a couple more attacks, though. Let's see. Okay, next base. What do we have? We have a base I have never seen. What is this? Interesting base. Man, okay. Flameflinger cannot go in either of those 2 corners. We can probably get one by a Rage Tower if I just remove an Expo. That seems like the plan. Yeah, as for what to Fireball, that's a better question. Maybe an Air Sweeper. I think that Air Sweeper gets the CC. Alright, I have a plan. Warden like this. We can snipe the bomb tower, and then we're going to set up a Flameflinger on this side. Let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4. That should do it. Perfect. Let's snipe that too, just in case, and then test for skeleton traps. No skelly traps. And Flameflinger will be pretty solid right here. And I'm like 99% sure that Air Sweeper does take down the CC, and if I am correct, that will be an insane fireball, so we will go for that. Hopefully this rage effect doesn't just completely screw me over. Oh gosh, it's going to. Yep, okay. It does take down the CC. Okay, beautiful. It got a little sketchy there for a moment, but we are good. We are all good. We'll put the Warden over there. Furnace and a Test Loon. Flameflinger cooking. Let's put like a couple minions behind it. And that definitely got a little bit scary. My heart may have skipped a beat or two, but we're good. Let's think about where I want the Sui to come in from. Probably somewhere by the Town Hall. This is a lot of damage by the Town Hall. Let's think. But the Flameflinger can... I want the Flameflinger to work alone. Okay, perfect. I want the Flameflinger to get that Archer Tower. Perfect. Then we'll put another Furnace with the Warden, I guess. Okay, Sui can come in. I'm going to wait just like 5 seconds for the Flameflinger to get another shot on that thing. And now we can go with the Sui right here. Warden hopefully goes to this Inferno. Perfect. Perfect. Flameflinger cooking up. Perfect. Okay, King ability needs to be pretty good. And then, well, I guess we'll put the Duke right into the Monolith. Let's go King ability now. That was actually a pretty terrible King ability, but we're going to make it work. We can poison here. Oh, all the heroes are right over here. That's interesting. And then, yeah, I guess the Duke goes by the Monolith. Alright, the Duke is actually kind of getting cooked over here. Nope, he's good. I lied. He's actually such a beast. Oh my gosh, that dude is so broken. But that ability, guys, I don't know if you were paying attention, but his little Flameblower ability just took down like all of those Teslas. So that really clutched it up for us right over there, because I actually nearly failed this attack. Now, the Fireheart may have kept him alive also, so honestly both equipments would have worked over here. But nothing wrong with the Flameblower. It definitely just helped us power through that section of the base. And I kind of screwed up this attack. The Sui wasn't right. I don't really like the way that I did it. They just didn't get enough value. The King ability was not good, but we got a 3-star. Alright, people. Last attack of the day. For the plus 310, we do unfortunately have that one fail, but it is what it is. We can still get a solid day. This base has been giving me trouble, to be honest, because I keep trying to set up a Flame Flinger, and I end up using all my Rocket Loons, and we don't even take down this Expo. It's happened like 3 times to me. So what we're going to do is say, screw the Flame Flinger. We're not even going to try to do that. What we're going to do instead is just go for a really good Fireball and just like use the Log Launcher. Because, yeah, I've tried the Flame Flinger over there. That is the best spot for a Flame Flinger, but it just like, for some reason, it just doesn't work. I don't know. Every time I try it, we end up using all the Rocket Loons and we don't even take down the Expo. It's literally happened like 3 times. So since we're not using a Flinger, let's start some cleanup early to save us a little bit of time. And Fireball Poison Tower is the best Fireball on this base, by the way, if you guys did not know that. Maybe not the best spot to start the Warden. I don't know. Let's Rage the Warden. 1, 2, 3. Fireball Poison Tower is what I'm aiming for, though. Okay, can I do this now? Maybe? Let's Ice Block. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That should go there. Recall Warden and Earthquakes like this. We do miss 1 Fire Spitter, but not the end of the world. We can definitely still work with this, and we can put the Warden just like this. Unfortunately, missing 1 Fire Spitter, but it shouldn't really matter, I don't think. I think we'll go Troop Launchers, because I want to start the heroes right by the Town Hall. And we can't do that with the Log Launcher, obviously. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I need a spell? No. Okay, we're good. Now, Ice Golem, Queen, King, and Troop Launcher like this. Let's Wall Break. I think we're looking good. First time trying this approach on the space, by the way, guys, so it's going to be a learning moment for the both of us if this doesn't work. King is walking. Oh, man, this idiot. Okay, King ability now, Queen ability now. Warden should be good. Let's Rage the Sui. And Dragon Duke, let's just hold on to him for a second. I don't know exactly where I should put him just yet. Probably somewhere to help with the Revenge Tower. And I think we're looking okay. I think it's going to 3-star if we just don't mess anything up. Let's put a Tesloon in. We have a lot of time. That's a W. Time definitely won't be an issue. And then, okay, Duke's going to come in like this, and we'll hit his ability to hopefully hit the Revenge Tower. I don't think that's going to quite hit it. Oh, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, yeah. It was 1 tile off, but we do crush the base, guys. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The Fireheart is not needed with this army. The Duke lived for 7 out of 8 of these attacks, or 6 out of 8. I think 7 out of 8 of these attacks. Duke lived until the very end. Okay, well, 6 out of 8 now because we kill him. Are we going to fail this? Dude. Oh my god, I'm over here celebrating, and I think we're actually going to fail. Oh my god, okay. That's a little embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I was over here celebrating too early. That's actually insane. Okay, whatever. You know, it's still a good day. Honestly, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide if you think the Fireheart or the Flameblower is better with this army. I personally prefer the Flameblower, but I'll leave it up to you guys based off of my attacks. There were a couple where I think the Fireheart would have been better, but I would say for the majority of the attacks, I think the Flameblower was the better option. Here's the battle log, by the way. We go plus 301. We have that unfortunate fail right at the end, and then the 1 time fail earlier on. Honestly, it's a pretty good day, though. I'm happy with it. We went plus 320 the day before, so I will take it. And yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, which equipment you think pairs better with this Dragon Duke. The army will be linked down below in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your time, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow in a brand new Clash of Clans video. Peace out.